Hey, what is up guys? It's Arjun here and I'll be reviewing the OnePlus Nord Buds which I have been using for the past 3 weeks. And here are some things you need to know before buying this. Okay, so I have this blue agate color variant here which is like a bluish tinted grey plus a pastel green, a kind of a fluorescent and neon green color. And to me it's okay, it's just nice. It's not the best color combo in the world, but it's okay. The green is not that flashy, it's kind of muted if you see the interiors here, and that green doesn't reflect in the buds. The buds themselves doesn't have that green shade. Coming to the build quality, the case is built pretty well for the price. You can't ask much more than this. And the hinge is also pretty strong. The hinge is pretty well made and there is no wobbling or issues like that. But the thing that I'm not a fan of is the shape. It's kind of a boxy shape, which makes it hard to put it in your key, the smallest pocket in your jeans, no, where you put your keys or things like that. I mostly keep my TWs in that pocket and it makes it really hard to put it in or take it out. That is one thing I don't like about the design. The earbuds themselves are pretty stylish. So if you insert them in your ears, no, it's pretty flush with your ears. Unlike the Realme Buds or the Apple AirPods, which I have tried, no, they stick out pretty well from your ears. But this kind of sits flush with your ears and it's not that flashy. So I'm liking that kind of a design approach here. Also, the earbuds are comfortable to use for long hours. I tried for 2-3 hours in a stretch. I had no issues or itching or pain or anything else like that. But these earbuds tend to slip out of my ears. Like I wasn't feeling confident about wearing them around. They frequently like jump out of my ears. Okay, now coming to the sound quality of this device, it is okay. Okay, it's not like miles ahead or way better, but for the price, the sound quality is just okay. The OnePlus Nord Buds has a 12.4 driver, so it's like more bass heavy. But the sound stage is not that full. The sound doesn't feel that rich. It just misses something, mostly in the mid and treble. But there is enough bass to like keep you entertained. And the next thing is the companion app. And this will be the only one reason for which I'll be recommending this TWS to anyone for this price range. You can download the Hey Melody app from Apple App Store or Google Play Store, which is the companion app for this OnePlus Nord Buds, through which you can set custom equalizer. Also, there are custom sound profiles, and you will get firmware updates, which is a really neat feature that many other brands lack at this price point. Of course, there are models from Realme and some other brands, but most brands, especially the cheaper ones, doesn't have a companion app. And right when I installed the Hey Melody app and opened it, I found a firmware update. So, what is the benefit of having a companion app? The main thing is getting firmware updates. See, I was using the Realme Buds Air 3, a review coming soon, and in that, when I first started using it, the call quality was so bad, it was barely usable. And after a few firmware updates, the call quality started getting better. It's still not great, but it got better. See, that's the thing with firmware updates. And to get firmware updates, you will need to have a companion app. And this one has it. Also, the next thing is custom equalizer. You can set custom equalizer, which is a really great thing. Like even brands offering a companion app doesn't offer custom equalizer at this price point. That is a really great thing. Also, you get sound profiles, which is optimized for bass, treble, and something in between also. So I mostly keep it in balance. I was okay with that. But if you're someone who's a basser, then you can switch to the bass profile and gives a really punchy bass. And now moving on to the battery segment of this OnePlus Nord Buds. It has really great battery backup. Like I had to charge it only after a week or so. The battery backup the company claims is 30 hours with the case and 7 hours in the buds themselves. And no doubts, no disappointment in the battery segment of this. I'm really happy with it. And the charging speeds are also pretty great. The company claims like 10 minutes of charging will give you 5 hours of playback. And it's nice. Like most TWs in this price range offer that kind of fast charging things. So you're sorted on that. And for gaming, this TWS should be great. It's coming with Bluetooth 5.2. But I couldn't find any gaming mode or things like that in the app. But I'm hoping it should be better because of the Bluetooth 5.2. Now moving on to the negatives of this OnePlus Nord Buds. OnePlus mentions that this has fast pair, but it only works with OnePlus. So if you're using a phone that's not from OnePlus, then it's basically useless. It takes up to 6 seconds to connect to your phone once you open the case. And that feels like a pretty long time if you have used any TWS with Google Fastpair, which just connects within 3 seconds. Also, if you have a OnePlus phone, then you don't have to install the Hey Melody app. It will be supported directly. Also, with the companion app, you can customize the touch gestures, but it takes a while to register the touch. That is, once you tap it, it will take up to 1 to 2 seconds to register that tap. And you should tap it exactly here at this glossy finished area. That is where the touch sensors are. And while this TWS doesn't have a dual device connection, there is an easy way to switch between devices. Like if you tap and hold, then it will switch to the previously connected device. And also Dolby Atmos is there, but only with OnePlus phones. Alright, so that's it with the review. But should you buy it? Well, for the price, as of now, it is 2500 rupees. And for that price, you can definitely go for it. You won't be having any regrets later on. If you have any doubts, then please drop a comment below. And if you found this video helpful, then please drop a like and maybe consider subscribing because I will be posting more videos like this. Thank you. Bye.